Today I'm going to share with you AppSumo deals that are ending very soon. Now, this is not one of those videos where I tell you, oh, you have to buy this, you have to buy this. No, not every tool is suitable for you. You and I know that's the truth, right? So what I'll go and I'll look at each tool and tell you which one is for you depending on your use case and which tool is not really, right? So first of all, I've opened the tabs of the tools right here. Like this one, I won't talk about this RIM because it's early access that's ending in 6 days, right? So which means that once this early access ends, the tool will become available for other AppSumo users, right? So I've opened the tabs and I'll go through each one of them. The first one we have here is Suit Dash. Now, if you wonder what Suit Dash is a business software for collaboration and communication and the likes of that, right? Now, Suit Dash will be something you consider if you are someone who have a business that has multiple team members where you have to communicate. There you access CRMs, client portals, file exchange, project management, invoicing, and more in one platform, right? But if you are a solopreneur, where even though they put solopreneur, it's not really solopreneur per se. Because if you're a solopreneur where you're just the one creating YouTube videos or podcasts and uploading online, and basically that's what you do to make your money and all that. Well, you're not really communicating with anyone or anybody. And if you're communicating with someone, it's just a couple of communications, not that major. So it's not really something I would recommend for such use case. But if you have team members and you're okay, I don't want to start spending money in all these big softwares, right? Like Basecamp and all that. You can use Sudash. Now let's look at the pricing. The smallest plan is $159, right? And I like this kind of, it's not like I like this deal, but I like deals that are priced this way. I'll explain what I mean. With this deal now, you notice that even though the only limit is that I get 100 gig of storage, right? And then I get 3 staff members. But apart from those two things, I get access to all the pro features, right? All the pro features. The only thing is that, but these 3 members, I wouldn't really recommend 3 members. Like what's the like most the average for most people that have a lot of teams is like 6 to 12, right? So you have to then move on to these other ones, right? And 1.5 terabytes, 1 terabyte, and stuff like that. So you get access to landing page with choices and checkouts, onboarding flows, and checklists, right? Now the first thing is, if you don't understand what I have just said and explained, it means you don't need the tool. That's it, right? Because for those of us that need the tool, because oftentimes this is when you are buying a tool, there are two reasons why you're buying it: either to replace a tool you are using, or because the tool is just so good and you feel like you need it in the future. So you're just buying and investing so that when the time comes for you to use the tool, you can easily use the tool. But this I won't, for me, for considering my use case, I won't buy it. Not because the tool is bad or anything. I've not used the tool or test run it, but because I don't see myself using it anytime soon. So that's it for Suit Dash. If you're interested in Suit Dash, you can use the link in the description to, of course, it's an affiliate link, but it helps to keep the lights on in this. The other tool I have here is Thoughtly. Now, Thoughtly helps you to automate calls with AI voice agents, launch SMS campaign, and sync CRM data in real time, right? So with Thoughtly, what you simply do is you can create AI voice agents such that you input numbers, and this tool will go ahead and call these numbers and talk to them and have conversation with them, depending on the use case you've talked about, right? If, for example, you tell them that, okay, I want you to call these people and collect certain details, right? It will automate the call and it will do that. And you can also send SMS to those numbers. So majorly, it's more like the way email marketing tools, right? Like ConvertKit, Beehive, Mailchimp, right? For emails, right? Think of this. This is for SMS, phone numbers, but super powered with AI voice agents, right? So you'll be able to send SMS and send some campaigns and all that. And you'll be able to, there's a CRM relationship in the tool. What does that mean? It simply means that if you want to say, okay, those people that I sent so and so messages on the launch that clicked on the link to do stuff, put them here. Like move them from uninterested to interested. For those that bought, move them from interested to purchase, and so many features and all that, right? So you can inbound calling, right? It means when people call you, right? When people call that number, you can pick the call. So if you, for example, you have a restaurant and it's really hard to book or stuff like that, people can call your number and say, "Hello, I'd love to have this and stuff like that." Right? Those are some of the use cases. Outbound calling is you call you tell the number, call so persons, and the number goes out and call those numbers. Now you get 1,500 credits per month. That's the smallest plan, right? And I also like the way this deal is structured, such that the only limit I get is the credit. Other than that, I can use every other thing I want to use. So for me, if I was to get this tool, I would let's see what each credit entails, because okay, let's see. Phone number credits and all that. I think to be on the safe side, I'll get something like, it depends on the size of your business, but I'll get something like, you know, towards the high end too. Because this is really a tool that I like. I like the idea, and I'll get, just to be on the safe side. But before getting all these things, what you can do is you can buy the small plan, test run, and see if this tool fits your needs. If it doesn't, forget about it. You can refund. You can ask for a refund, and you get your money back within 60 days, of course. If you're interested in this tool, the link is in the description. The next tool we have is Arcado. Now, what does Arcado do? Arcado it allows you to create engaging interactive content for customer onboarding and employee training. Now, this is a tool that if I had the money I would have bought for now, because I'm currently going through this phase. But I don't like the way the tool is structured. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't like this kind of structure of tool. Now, it has nothing to do with the tool. I'm not saying the tool is terrible or anything. No, I'm just saying the way the plan and features is structured, I don't like it, right? Because now you see, apart from the limit of 10 gig, I don't have I have just access to one academy. There is Arcado branding on my stuff. There is no community and so many other things, right? And I don't like that. Instead, I prefer to just give me one limit. If the limit is users or stuff like that, I understand, right? But apart from that, what you use Arcado to do is when you hire or recruit someone, you want to train them over certain things, right? Courses, lessons, community, so you can onboard them, train them, teach them what they need to do and use, give them quiz certifications, course validity, and yeah. For I don't really see myself buying this kind of deal anytime soon. Even though I said, yeah, I use this is what I kind of need now. But the tool, I can use Notion to follow this up as a simple stuff, because I have just two or three team members. But if you're at the point where you have, okay, up to a lot of persons, and it's better to just have a place where you can uh, monitor and see everything, well, getting a kiddo will be good for you. But because what will happen is that if I get a kiddo right now, as I am now, what will be is that I'm too fast. If I buy a kiddo, it's simply because I'm buying it because I feel I will need it in the future. And I don't want to make such purchases, considering that I have limited amount of resources at my disposal. Okay, so that's Akido. It's not Akido is not really one of the wow, this two is amazing. But I like Totally. I just don't like the fact that the credits are really, really small, because but 15,000, and right. Credits are really small, but Totally it's a nice tool, right? So we've talked about Sudash, Totally, and Akido. The next one we talk about is Zika. Now, Zika is a really, really amazing tool. I'm saying it because I bought the tool and I have started using it to create custom pages, right? And this tool is really, really nice. Really, really nice. Now, some of you, if you want me to make a video regarding any of the individual tools, I would gladly love to make such video. Let me know the one you would love to see a review on, and I'll make that video. I bought the small plan. You see why I was talking about that? I like the fact I like these like this, right? You see that I have access to all the pro plan. The only limit I have is 3 users, right? So yeah, that's 3 users simply mean me and 2 team members. That's 3. Yeah. So and each and every one of them they get access to a pro plan. So everything makes sense, right? So that's the deal I bought, and I've been using it, and the tool is really good. You can customize it, add the stuff like this. You can record the video, puts pictures and stuff like that. It's really, really nice. I really love the tool. Like, yeah, this is one of the tools I'm like, I buy and I'm like, wow, I'm happy I made that purchase. Right? It's an alternative to Tidycar and Acuity. But I have Tidycar before. But why I bought this one, despite the fact that I have Tidycar and I bought Tidycar before, is simply because this one, there are no, there is no branding, right? Tidycar is great, but this one, there is no Zika branding, which is why I bought it. Yeah. Unlike Tidycar, there's a small branding, and I understand that Tidycar is more like a lifetime, but this one, they doing lifetime, and then after which they'll go back to normal subscription. So that's it. So if you do scheduling, if you do scheduling, you book meetings. If you have a podcast where you do interviews, you should use this too. If you Yeah, that's it. If you're a podcaster or you do YouTube videos where you interview people, where you book meetings, you're a coach, you can use this and you can collect payments with this too. Yeah, if you want a detailed review, I'll make that video on Zika. The next one is Snapcut. Now Snapcut is more like the Opus Clip. Basically it just gives you recommended section of this. Yeah, this is a nice tool. And this is kind of deals I like, right? You see what I was saying? This is the kind of deals I like. I get access to all the pro plans. The only limit is the 200 minutes per month. So for 200 minutes per month, that's if we were to calculate it, let me bring out my calculator. 200 minutes, that's 60, 200. How many hours is in 200? 200 divided by 60. Okay, that's 3 hours. 3.3, basically 3 hours, right? So for this one, you get 500 divided by 60. You get 8 hours, right? If I wanted to go for this, I think this is the one I would just go for. If I have the money, I will go for this one because this one is 1650 divided by 60. That's 27 hours. That's more than enough, despite the type of content you are creating to do all the sections. Now, I've not tested the tool to see how good the tool is for now, but this is a very nice tool, right? Because with people, if you have a podcast, you have content where they want to repurpose out there. I'm coming. So you see that's that Snapchat. If you want to make a review of this, it's the deal ends in 3 days. It's been on AppSumo for a very long time. And the next one we have is Modular DS. Well, Modular is for people that have a lot of WordPress websites, right? And the thing is meant to save you time. If you're an agency owner where you you move from websites to websites, instead of logging into each of the dashboard, you can just um, have one WordPress repository where you're able to install new plugins, themes to multiple websites all at once. This will become really a good use case if you're an agency owner where you have multiple clients that you're managing, right? With Modular DS, you can easily have one place to manage everything and save time, right? Like this kind of deals, I don't like this kind of deals because, like, I get it's plugin white label, I get this part, but yeah, I don't like prefer that you just give me access to all the pro features and then limit it by the stuff. But this one with small plan, you get 7 gig and so 7 websites and 35 gig, and then I think where you really enjoy the plan is when you take from license tier 4. With that, you get access to everything and you're able to monitor your uptime, get SMS and email uptime monitor reports. You can also white label. So white label simply means that you can customize the app and it will look as if you're the owner of the app, right? When clients and other persons are logging in and seeing the plan. The deal ends in 7 days, right? Now the next one we have is Oli. Well, Oli, the plan is not actually ending, it's the price is just increasing. This one is meant for if you need an AI tool to help you respond to comments on social media and all that. Well, I don't really see the importance of this stuff. AI comments, summary posts, and variety scores. I don't really see. This is not really now. If it was something else, but like I don't really see the relevance of having an AI tool that helps me to comment. Like having an AI tool is great, but like just that comment feature itself is not really something that I need, right? Well, but if you want to be able to comment on a lot of multiple social media accounts so that they get to notice you, well, that might be good for you. But other than that, I don't. This one is $19 and you get access to everything. So the only limit on this one is the number of users. So you can have one user, five users, and stuff like that. So if that's your stuff, you can get it, but I wouldn't really recommend it. Triplo. Well, Triplo is for your desktop. So it's meant for you to you get 2 million tokens. You can have smart prompts. There's so many integrations. There's text to speech, chat mode. So this is more like what's the name of this tool? Melin AI. Yeah, you get access to all those stuff. Well, these tools don't really freak me because first of all, I'm not spending money for this kind of tools, right? So the tools that really like make me say wow is the kind of tools that I'm already paying for that for a subscription for that tool. And the tool comes up and guess what? I just move and I don't have to pay for the subscription. Those kind of tools I'm like, wow, this one not really. So that's it for these tools. These are the deals that are ending soon. And if you want me to make any specific video for each of the tool to test run and see how good the tool is, let me know in the comment section and I'll gladly do that. If you're interested in getting any of the tools, you can use the links in the description and the affiliate links, of course, but they come at no extra cost to you. Thank you very much. Until next time, I'm Wisdom.